What a crazy, crazy fight, crazy fight. Oh man, just finished watching the Mike Tyson fight, and Jake.
You wasn't trying to do it at a sports bar?
No, it's Netflix. So I wanna. No,
Oh, correct.
I mean I'm pretty sure. Yeah, but I don't know how that works with the bar. Meaning that I don't know if the bar would let I don't know if the bar got to pay, even though it's not.
Oh, yeah, correct. Netflix, they don't, yeah.
Yeah, they don't pay that. Yeah, I'm a, I'm going live right now to see if I post fight reaction. I'm on YouTube right now actually live.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So yeah, so the fight is over. Mike Tyson, Mike Tyson, 58 years old, looked good, but Jake Paul just threw more punches. But Mike Tyson didn't get knocked out though. Um, Jake Paul was Jake Paul was definitely trying to knock him out. But at the end of the day, Mike is 58 years old, Jake Paul is 27. That's like over 30 years apart, and that's a problem, man. When you get older, it's just harder to what the to fight. But so Netflix was short. Netflix was short short circuiting because Netflix didn't expect so many people to be watching at once. I guess I'm thinking there probably like over 60 million people watching probably at once. That's crazy. Netflix is so smart, but yeah. So the fight just ended. Mike Tyson lost by decision. Jake Paul was trying to knock him out, but just couldn't. So Mike Tyson still has the chin, but Mike Tyson stopped throwing punches after like the third or fourth round. To be honest, he was just not throwing that many punches at all. In fact, he only landed 19 punches. Jake Paul landed 70 punches. It was 2 minute rounds, not 3 minute rounds. So Jake Paul won the fight between Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson did good for 50. Remember, Mike is 58 years old, so he actually did good. But it's just that Mike stopped throwing punches after the fourth round, third, fourth round. Um, when you're 58 years old, it's just hard to move. It's hard to move in the ring. And after the fight, they asked him, Mike Tyson, is he gonna fight again or is he retiring? And Mike said that he might fight again. I don't think Mike should not fight again. He's, you know, but he got paid about $20 million for the fight, so I'm pretty sure he's not, sad about that. I think Jake Paul got paid $40 million for this fight. So Jake Paul won by decision. It was 8 rounds, 2 minutes a round, and Jake Paul probably won 8 or 9 rounds easily. I gave Mike Tyson one, maybe 2 rounds. You know, but so but I just didn't want Mike Tyson to get knocked out, and Mike Tyson did not get knocked out, which is good. He never really got days. He wobbled a little bit, but Mike Tyson never really got days. But Netflix, man, Netflix was basically short short circuiting. It kept going out. So many people were watching Netflix at once that it was too much for the system of Netflix. But Netflix managed to fix it eventually. But yeah, that's a bad look for Netflix. But this was the first time Netflix did a live event on Netflix, which no pay-per-view, which is which is very very smart for Netflix. And I think the NFL is gonna be done also for the first time on Netflix in a couple of weeks. Netflix is the place to be, y'all. But anyway, so you know, the fight. I'm not gonna say it was a good fight, but it was definitely entertaining. The fight before that between you know, the ladies fight, that was a good fight, man. Amanda, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. It was a good night overall. It was a good night overall, and it felt good knowing that I'd have to pay $80 for pay per view. It was on Netflix, and I'm sure Netflix got some new people, some new subscriptions also. So Netflix was the big winner. Tyson was a big winner because he didn't get knocked out. Jake Paul was a big winner because he actually won. And us fans were big winners because we got to see a wonderful night, for only a Netflix subscription. Now I hope Netflix don't get greedy and try to, you know, turn the price up. But it was good, y'all. It was good. I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna lie. I enjoyed it. It was good, and hopefully we can see what's next big for Netflix. But Jake Paul, man, I mean, love him or hate him, Jake Paul made a name in boxing. Um, by hook or by crook, he did it. You know, now eventually he's gonna have to fight a young boxer who's actually a professional boxer. But until then, hey, Jake's looking for the biggest fights, and this Mike Tyson fight was supposed to happen a while back, but Mike Tyson for the first round, Mike Tyson looked good. But being 58 years old, man, you cannot go 8 rounds with a young buck, young gun. You just can't. You can't. And Mike Tyson, after the third or fourth round, Mike Tyson basically stopped throwing punches, y'all. Mike Tyson literally stopped. Mike Tyson literally stopped throwing punches after round 3 or 4. You know, and can you blame him? Now Jake Paul just beat another legend. Now let's off. Now we all know if Mike Tyson was in his 30s or 20s, he would have knocked Jake Paul out probably in 10 seconds. We all know that. If Mike Tyson was in his younger days, Jake Paul was not gonna last 15. Okay, realistically, if Mike Tyson was same age as Jake Paul, this fight would have ended probably in 15 seconds. Realistically, that's what I think. Let me know what y'all think about that. Alright, anyway, that's my little quick update. Let me know what y'all think about that. Let me know if y'all watched the fight or not. And yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson says that he might not retire. Mike Tyson wants to fight again at age 58. Mike Tyson, here's a hint. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. I'm 51 years old, and my last fight was over 10 years ago. Yeah, my last fight was over 10 years ago. Um, and even at 51 years old, if I try to go fight right now, just for y'all don't know, I am an MMA fighter and a kickboxer and a jiu-jitsu fighter. My last fight was like over 10 years ago, yeah, and I'm 51 right now. So I'm not gonna be fighting anymore. Um, I ain't gonna lie though. If Netflix comes and offers me, some big money, I'll do it for sure. But but I have no intention of fighting anymore. All right. I tried it for the UFC years ago. I met Dana White. I trained with lots of UFC fighters. It was fun, man. Um, I did kickboxing fights before. I did MMA fights, jiu-jitsu tournaments. Fighting is fun. Fighting is fun. It's not for everybody, but so fighting is fun. That's why I give Mike Tyson credit because at 58 years old, man, I'm 51 years old, and I don't think I could go 8 rounds right now boxing. You know, so I give Mike Tyson credit, man, going 8 rounds with a young gun. Now the gloves they used was 14-ounce gloves. Now just so you know, in boxing or in MMA, the bigger the gloves, the less chance you are of having of getting knocked out. The smaller the glove, the more chance you have of getting knocked out or knocking somebody out. For example, usually professional heavyweight boxers wear around 10-ounce gloves. Okay, tonight Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fought a heavyweight, and they wore 14-ounce gloves. In sparring, we train with 16. So in sparring, we train with 16 and 18 ounces gloves in sparring. So as you can see, 14-ounce gloves, you know, it's in the middle between real professional gloves and sparring gloves. MMA fighters, we use 4-ounce gloves, MMA. 4-ounce and 6-ounce gloves, MMA. That's why you see a lot of knockouts in MMA because, because the gloves are lighter. So Jake Paul and Mike Tyson wore 14-ounce gloves tonight. Right now, does that mean that knockouts wasn't? Does that mean that knockouts wasn't gonna happen? No, knockouts. I see people get knocked out in training with 16-ounce gloves. So yes, knockouts can still happen with 14-ounce gloves. Um, but by it being 14-ounce gloves, it made it a little bit better, I think, for both of them. But Mike Tyson, the first round, he came out like a beast, throwing hooks and this and that, but he just couldn't keep it up, man. And Jake Paul, again, Jake Paul isn't the best technical boxer in the world. He's just, he's big, young, and he was playing the distance game and the hugging game. He Jake Paul hugged Mike Tyson a lot, during this fight. But like I said, it was very entertaining. It was fun. It's over now, and we gotta wait for the next big fight, y'all. So let me know what y'all think about that. Thank you for joining me. What can I say? The channel is called You Can't Make This Up. Please don't forget to subscribe, y'all. First, smash the like button and subscribe. Subscribe, man. Let's grow this channel to get to 5,000 subs. All right. The channel, I do all the latest news. It's called You Can't Make This Up for a reason because I cover the news that seems ridiculous. Stuff that's gonna make you stuff that's gonna make you say, man, you can make this up. Right? It could be sports, it could be politics, it could be anything. Okay, so always join back for this channel for just cool stories. All right, become a subscriber, show some love. But yeah, but anyway, back to my Tyson fight. My Tyson fight was good. Good meaning that he didn't get knocked out. I'm happy about that. I didn't want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out at all. And Jake Paul was trying to knock him out. Don't get it twisted. Jake Paul was trying to knock out Mike Tyson. Um, think about it. In the year 2025, who would have thought that Mike Tyson would be fighting a Disney kid in Jake Paul? The world is truly interesting place right now. The world is an interesting place right now, y'all. But anyway, this is interesting. Well, finally, I'm gonna go ahead and log out now, y'all. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and log out. Thank you for subscribing. All y'all appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all later. All right. Peace.